Hello and welcome. My name is Teo van Dort and I'm here with my good friend Anwar Craven. And this video is called The Robots Are Coming, the future of AI, what's going to happen, how it's going to affect people, how it's going to affect businesses, and how businesses that don't adapt are going to get left behind. You're most likely here because you've been invited by somebody that's already been through our 9-module training course, which is completely free, which Anwar and I have put together because we can see what's coming, we can see the changes that are going to happen. Between us, we have probably combined 50 years of digital marketing experience, hence why we're putting this together, and how so many people have been through that training already, completed the entire 9 modules, and the feedback has just been astonishing. And if you want to read what people have already said about it, there's a whole load of testimonials on the page that got you here. Now, you're most likely to be here because you will have been invited by a friend or a family member, and somebody will have shared this page with you. So let's give you a little bit of an understanding of what is about to happen.
Okay, so me and Teo have basically done, like we said, a combined 50 years of experience in building internet marketing businesses. Personally, for me, I've built out over 1,500 websites. I've had, for 10 years, I had the world's #1 mobile marketing company. We had clients like Virgin, British Gas, Coca-Cola. Teo's been super successful in building out documentaries, so I'll just pass that over to you.
Yep, movies, documentary series. I set up a shopping television business that we listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange. I spent 12 years making online courses for people, digital marketing, Facebook marketing, all the different social media aspects of it. And when Anwar and I teamed up to make this course, we were like, we've got such a wealth of knowledge here, but let's take it right back to foundational level. Let's start at the very beginning and take people that may not know anything about internet marketing all the way through. And what's been most interesting is that a lot of people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s have taken this training, and the continuous feedback we get is this is so easy to understand, it's so fun to learn, and each of the videos in our course is less than 20 minutes, so they're all put together on purpose in bite-sized chunks to make it really, really easy to understand. Now, Anwar, the robots are coming. What does that actually mean?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a very, very simple example of something that is absolutely imminent. We've all got a mobile phone, and let's say it's an iPhone, so for me it's Siri. You've got the ability to talk to your phone and go, hey Siri, right? We all know that that's possible. But what's happening over the next couple of months is your phone's going to get an upgrade, and that upgrade's going to enable you to go, as an example, hey Siri, I want to book a restaurant for next Thursday at 8 p.m. And then Siri is going to have what's called an agent, an AI agent, which is then going to go off over the internet, scan all the different restaurants, knows what you like, finds what you like, comes back to you, you say yes, book it, and it goes off to that restaurant's website and makes that booking. Now, this could also be booking flights, it could be buying hardware, goods, anything. And we are literally months away from that. Now, the relevance of this, which I really want to stress to all of you that are watching this, is there are 100+ million businesses that are not AI ready to take a call from Siri. Now, what's going to change significantly because of the ease of use of us having it on our phone to go, hey, Siri, go and do this. The sheer ease of use of that is going to cause it to very quickly proliferate throughout everyone that's got a mobile phone. So we're all going to do it. But all those 100 million businesses that are not AI ready to be found by AI and to communicate with Siri on your phone are suddenly overnight going to lose all their Google traffic. Now that has potentially catastrophic effects for millions of business owners, and that's the primary reason that we've put this together. Now, we're not. This is not like a scare tactic. This is just a reality as to what's happening alongside much more. Driverless cars, robots, drones that are going to do deliveries. 30% of the world's workforce drive. So there's going to be a seismic shift that literally affects everyone, whether you're in business or not in business. We're all going to be impacted by this. And this is what's driven me and Teo to build this course out, to give business owners the opportunity to safeguard themselves, prep and be ready, And for those of you that are in jobs that may think, well, I'm not in business, you may just be in a job or a business that is going to be affected by AI, and we're giving you the ability to literally, from a foundational level, like Teo said, train up to be able to help businesses build a business, build a second income, and you've only got, again, reference back to your friends that sent you here or the comments below this video, and they're all real, and you'll see them inside our free course, which you're going to have access to. But I think as we go through this presentation now, we're going to show you some videos which are truly mind-blowing, that show the absolute imminent relevance and the capacity of what we're talking about here.
Yeah, so as Anwar said, who is this for? This is for people that already own businesses. We're going to show you software and we're going to show you techniques to make sure that your business is AI ready. It's for those who potentially are looking for a secondary income or a side hustle, or, as Anwar said, whose jobs might be at risk because of the advent of AI. So to help business owners to be ready for what's coming, and we've created this incredibly easy to follow training, and we'll take you through it step by step. But why now? AI is moving weekly. Every single week there are updates coming to it, advances coming to it, and a lot of them are just quite incredible. The speed, the efficiency, the things it can do. The old playbooks are failing. Traditional business strategies will no longer deliver results, and we're going to explain why. Simple systems win, so we're going to give you streamlined approaches that you are able to use, which will absolutely outperform complex solutions. Where you used to have to use 5 or 6 pieces of software to run a business, you can now run it with 1. And we're going to show you how. Clear, actionable steps. AI is the biggest technological disruption in history, but it is also an incredible opportunity. Let's hear Stephen Bartlett from the Diary of a CEO explain why.
I've read through a decade of your research to figure out what the best investment is, so anyone can get rich in the future. And you've predicted that this will grow by at least 5,000%.
Yes, and my conviction is so high because of what I do on a day-to-day basis.
Is there a woman on planet Earth that manages more money from an investing capacity than you?
Maybe not. I'm overseeing nearly $30 billion.
Okay, so I might have $500. What should I be doing with that?
So this is all you need to know.
Kathy Wood built a multi-billion-dollar fund by spotting trends before anyone else.
And now, with over 40 years of market insight, she's showing you how and where to invest too.
AI is the biggest technological disruption in history. And this incredible rate of change is making people uncomfortable. But if you are on the right side of change, investment opportunities and job opportunities are going to be enormous. But people don't know what to do.
They call you the godfather of AI. So what would you be saying to people about their career prospects in a world of superintelligence?
Trained to be a plumber.
Really?
Yeah.
Geoffrey Hinton is the Nobel Prize-winning pioneer whose groundbreaking work has shaped AI
and the future of humanity.
Why do they call you the godfather of AI?
Because there weren't many people who believed that we could model AI on the brain so that it learned to do complicated things, like recognize objects and images or even do reasoning. And I pushed that approach for 50 years. And then Google acquired that technology, and I worked there for 10 years on something that's now used all the time in AI.
And then you left?
Yeah.
Why?
So that I could talk freely at a conference.
What did you want to talk about freely?
How dangerous AI could be.
What do you know about AI with the seismic shift that's coming?
So there you have a lady managing probably one of the largest amounts of money in the world, says that AI is one of the biggest opportunities right now. And we've talked about this, and I feel that it's a bit like the gold rush. All those people that were hunting for gold, some of them found it, some of them didn't. But who made all the money in the gold rush? The people selling the shovels. And we are going to give you a tool that is equivalent to the shovel sellers in the gold rush. That's the only simple way I can explain it, because the technology is there, the robots are there, the agents are there, the fact that you can do so many things with a business now, so long as you are ready for what's coming, that is going to make sure that your business stands out, or the businesses that you're going to help stand out. And unfortunately, a lot of businesses are going to get left behind, because this is not now the time that you can bury your head in the sand and go, it isn't going to affect me. I truly feel that this is going to affect everybody. And as we talked about, fear versus opportunity. You know, there's the reality It's exciting and it's scary, and the scale of change can feel overwhelming, but the solution, and this is so true, the plan beats panic every time. If you're planning for your business, if you're helping business owners to plan for their business, and you're looking for, as we said, a way that you can create supplemental income or to potentially replace the job that you're doing now, then this is a really, really good way of doing it. And this is one of the main men behind AI, Elon Musk. And he was interviewed after a conference that Tesla did. And I would like you to pay attention to this video and watch just how long it takes him to answer the question that he gets asked. And considering this is Elon Musk, this is fascinating.
I want to end on one AI question. You have a lot of kids. I have some kids. I have one who's actually soon to go into the workforce. I struggle with how to advise him about a career when this technology exists and will only improve. I'm just curious, when you think about advising your children on a career with so much that is changing, what do you tell them is going to be of value?
Well, that is a tough question to answer. I guess I would just say, to sort of follow their heart in terms of what they find interesting to do or fulfilling to do, and try to be as useful as possible to the rest of society. If we do get to the sort of like magic genie situation where you can ask the AI for anything, and let's say it's even the benign scenario. Let's say it's a benign scenario. How do we actually find fulfillment? It's how do we find meaning in life if the AI could do your job better than you can? I mean, if I think about it too hard, it frankly can be dispiriting and demotivating, because I mean, I go through. I've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into building the companies, and then I'm like, wait, well, should I be doing this? Because if I'm sacrificing time with friends and family that I would prefer to do, but then ultimately the AI can do all these things. Does that make sense? I don't know. To some extent, I have to have deliberate suspension of disbelief in order to remain motivated. So I guess I would say just, work on things that you find interesting, fulfilling, and that contribute some good to the rest of society.
So I remember when I first played this to you, and as a father, your reaction was really telling. Just explain how you felt when you first saw Elon Musk take 30 seconds or whatever to just answer that question.
It gave me chills because, and it was more actually the end that he answered, where he was just, well, you have to follow your passion. You have to follow your passion. And he was caught off guard, and he wasn't sure whether what he is doing is right, but he hasn't stopped, and none of them are stopping. And we're about to show you a video where you see just how many companies are currently preparing robots that will go in and replace a lot of jobs, So yeah, it was frightening, but again, fear versus opportunity. I can either choose to be frightened about my children's future, or I can think there's a great opportunity here, and how can we make the best of the situation that is coming, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, and so with this next video, where we go to the robots, like, I can't stress enough, this was mind-blowing when I saw it. So the clip that you're about to see, I edited down to about a 15-minute clip, and I couldn't get past that, and then passed it to Teo, and Teo finally edited it down into a 3-minute clip. This comes from 1 hour and 40 minutes worth of video about 50+ humanoid robots in 50 different countries that are already getting contracts to go out and commercially build ships, work in factories. It's mind-blowing, so we'll go straight to the video.
told us humanoid robots were decades away, but they lied. Some of them are already working in factories, greeting guests in malls, even flying planes. These aren't sci-fi prototypes. They're real machines walking, flipping, lifting, and even flying planes. Unitree's got robots doing kung fu. Xpeng made a robot with EV-level sensors that plays soccer. And there's one bot that just ran a half marathon like it was nothing. Boston Dynamics, Tesla, Figure AI, Sanctuary. Some of the most powerful humanoids out there. We're talking full-scale deployment, autonomous reasoning, factory-ready labor, and yes, a few that are already replacing humans on the job. This machine might just be the first true consumer-grade humanoid robot. It launched in May 2024, and Unitree wasted no time showing off what it could do, carrying 5-kilogram crates, dropping into push-ups, even dancing side by side with its quadruped cousin, the Go 2. Its custom-built U-Power actuators spin up to 360 RPM, giving the robot enough agility to walk at over 4.5 miles per hour, 2 meters per second, and jump a 16-inch box without a run-up. The price? Around 9,500 USD, or roughly 65,000 yuan, for the developer kit. Optimus Gen 3, revealed in early 2025, marks a huge leap from Tesla's earlier humanoid prototypes. This version isn't shuffling across a stage, it's walking with purpose, lifting real weight and executing precise tasks inside actual Tesla gigafactories. This robot isn't guessing its way through tasks, it's learning fast. Tesla showed the robot autonomously sorting battery cells, moving crates, and doing light assembly work with the kind of hand precision you wouldn't expect from a general-purpose robot. CEO Elon Musk claims it can do more useful things every month, and the company's goal is mass production at costs eventually below $20,000 per unit.
The fact that they are now getting to the ability, and will have improved since that was made, for the dexterity, for the fact that they can articulate, as in jump up off the floor, run marathons, play football, do martial arts. If you think how many jobs there are that require people to be doing those right now, that can be replaced by robots that will work for 24 hours a day, switching batteries out, recharging. They don't get sick, they don't get tired, they don't make mistakes. This is where we can see a massive amount of disruption coming in the future. And the robots are coming. And I've spoken to a lot of friends who've said, and we talked about it, I said, you know, would you have an AI robot assistant in your house to do tasks? And they were like, yeah. They said, how much do these things cost? And we've seen there, potentially $10,000. Well, how many workforces are going to get replaced by that it's almost like the technological advance that we're going through now is exponentially faster than anything else that's ever happened in history.
100%. It's coming. The robots are coming. Like, we joke about it a lot in the course, but they are coming. Disruption is coming. And I will just take it back to, hey Siri, book me a hairdressing appointment. That simple example, knowing what we know about internet marketing, is going to have such a huge, huge impact on tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of small businesses around the world. So this next video that we're going to show you is all about automated taxis and cars. Mind-blowing. What you're about to see is, again, one of the biggest disruptors in the workforce that's ever been known. We'll go to the video.
Tesla is making it easier for you to get a new car from them. The company is releasing video of one of the cars delivering itself to its new owner. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said the car drove from the factory in Austin, Texas to its new owner's home 30 minutes away, all by itself. No people in the car, nobody operating it remotely at any point.
This is it.
This is the robotaxi.
Yeah.
It looks like a carriage.
It kind of is a carriage, yeah. It's a robot carriage.
No hood, no trunk. And inside, no pedals and no steering wheel.
Well, shall we go for a ride? Let's do it. There we go.
As you ride, the robotaxi analyzes everything else around it in real time.
It has to many times every second understand the state of the world around it, make predictions, and then plan the best trajectory.
What about lorry drivers, autonomous trucks, and drone deliveries?
The introduction of autonomy in trucking could have a major impact on the industry.
Our economy runs on the trucking industry. As the industry says, if you bought it, a truck brought it.
It's a huge ecosystem with over like $1 trillion of spend just in the US.
Aurora says its autonomous system will bring a number of advantages over a human driver behind the wheel.
It'll improve fuel efficiency. By driving at 65 miles an hour versus 75 miles an hour, something like 20-25% improvement in fuel economy. It doesn't get distracted, it doesn't get tired. There's huge safety benefits. There's about 500,000 accidents a year that trucks are involved in, and we think we can reduce that dramatically.
From a consistency of reliability perspective, I think it will help kind of deliver a more consistent service. We're expecting to be able to kind of get a level of utilization out of the vehicle that we just don't see today in traditional transportation.
Wing and Walmart are teaming up to launch drone delivery at supercenters in Tampa and Orlando. You can place an order through the Wing drone delivery app. Then you can select your delivery spot, like your driveway or backyard. You can see when your order arrives, and that's it. You can get what you need in as little as 15 minutes.
Prime Air taking to the skies of Tolleson. Customers in that area can get product from the fulfillment center within 1 hour of placing an order. This is a first-of-its-kind operation, with the drone center being located at a fulfillment site.
The drones were designed by Amazon and built by Amazon. The drone that we're operating right now is our Mach 30 drone, our MK30 drone. It's lighter, quieter, and extended range for our customers.
There's 12 drones at the site. The drones can carry up to 5 pounds. Many people using the service for health and beauty products, batteries, and drugstore goods. Those goods will be dropped off in the homeowner's front or backyard.
Okay, so you're seeing with this video now, cars delivering themselves. Essentially, it's like Johnny Cab from Total Recall, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. This is all actually, this is not science fiction, this is real. Now, on top of this, you've then got lorries have done the first driverless lorries across America. This has already happened. So this is an imminent situation that within the next 1 to 5 years, we're going to see a stream of driverless cars all across the world, driverless taxis all over the world. What does that do to the Uber driver market? What does that do to the delivery market? I just want to pose these questions, because once that impact happens, it's going to have a knock-on effect for the amount of money that's spent in small businesses, restaurants, bars, all across the world. And so this is why we said in the beginning, this impact is not just for a certain category, it's for everyone. Everyone will be affected by this.
And now let's look at this next video, which is Project Astra. So basically, it's showing you how AI agents are going to work in the future. And as Anwar said, everybody's got a phone in their pocket. Everyone will have an AI agent. And this is exactly how it could work in the future, and probably will work.
I'm here with the latest research prototype of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. Hey, go online and look for a user's manual for a Huffy mountain bike.
I have found a user manual for you. What would you like to know about it?
Okay, cool. Now scroll until you find the section about the brakes.
Sure thing. Looking for that page now.
I think I stripped this screw. Can you go on YouTube and find a video for how to fix that?
Of course. I'm opening YouTube now. This looks like a good video.
Place a rubber band over the head of the screw.
Oh, nice.
Press down
Thanks.
firmly.
Can you go through my emails with the bike shop and find which size hex nut I need?
Sure. According to the email from Bicycle Habitat, you need a 3/8" hex nut for your sprocket. I've highlighted the correct bin for you.
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. Can you call the nearest bike shop and see what they have in stock?
Yep. Calling them now. I'll get back to you with what they have in stock.
I think my brake pads are wearing down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page 24...
Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Can you finish what you were saying?
As I was saying, if you look on page 24, section 2, you'll see how to replace the brake pads.
Hey, any updates on that call?
Yep, I just got off of the bike shop. They confirmed they have your tension screw in stock. Would you like me to place a pickup order?
Could you show me some examples of dog baskets I could put on my bike?
Sure, I can help you with that. Just give me a moment. Here are some options. I think Zuka would look really great in these.
So, an example, a man with a mountain bike taking photographs needs the right part, and then the AI agent goes out to contact websites, businesses to see whether they have that part in stock. But think about how that could impact service businesses. So if you were a plumber and you have a plumbing business, but you've got your business AI ready, and Mrs. Jones rings up at 2:30 in the afternoon while you're busy fixing Mr. Benedict's pipes, you can't answer the telephone, but the AI agent can. And it can speak to Mrs. Jones. It can say to Mrs. Jones, what service do you need? And she'll say, I need a leaking radiator system fixing. It can then look into the calendar of the plumber. It can see that it has availability on Thursday at 2:30. It asks Mrs. Jones, would you like our plumber to come to you at 2:30 on Thursday? She says yes, it's booked in. So the plumber no longer has to worry about the fact that all those missed calls are potentially lost jobs. He's not going to have to come home from work in the evening and have to spend the evening on the phone answering messages, listening to voicemails, ringing people back, booking appointments, so he can actually spend more time with his family, and the AI agent is going to book all of that for him. What about a plumber that doesn't have that and isn't AI ready?
Yeah, so on the slide, it talks about thin sites. So currently, a lot of tradesmen's websites are what we would call thin in the industry. So they don't really have much functionality and they don't have any interactivity. So most tradespeople are not very IT savvy. And for me, this is one of those areas where there's going to be massive disruption to people like plumbers, locksmiths, builders, etc. Number one, like Teo said, the good part of AI is that it will answer a call while they're busy out on a job. That's the positive piece of what AI can do. It can take the booking, it can put it in the diary. But for all the other plumbers and locksmiths and builders and tradesmen and those other people that are not AI ready, that can't go, hey Siri, book me, and they can't be contacted, they're not going to get business. And this is where we're coming to. We're going to hit a wall of urgency within the next 6 to 12 months, without question, because people are not going to be Googling. As we record this now, Google searches have already dropped for businesses as much as 50%. Fast forward another 6 to 12 months, this simple thing, Siri, do this for me. If they're not ready for it, they're not going to get business. It's an urgent message that we're putting out on this.
Yes, it is. And that's why we put together this course, because you can help small businesses, local tradespeople, restaurants, a whole number of other businesses get ready for what is coming. Because the phones will do. They're not just going to search anymore. And bots are going to read sites. The AI agents are going to scan websites for content. And so that's the whole purpose behind this course, because we show how to get websites AI ready. So now, for example, as Anwar said, Google search is down 50%. So if somebody's searching for something, they're not doing it in Google anymore. They're now doing it in ChatGPT, or they're using Grok, or they're using Gemini, or they're using Claude. And those are becoming the search engines of the future, because instead of having to go through all of these different listings underneath, and to be fair, how many of you have ever looked at a business or a service on page 2 of Google, let alone page 3, page 4, page 5, the chat will automatically decide which businesses to show you. And it's based on a whole series of things that we cover off in the course. AI-ready website basics. Let's just cover this through, because obviously we go much more depth than this, but if you already are a business owner, these are the things you need to start thinking about.
Yeah, so currently the way that websites rank in Google is based on other websites linking towards them, Google reviews. There's a very different criteria, and also it's how it looks. You know, it's like, you know, it's very about being very visual. In the advent of an AI bot, it actually doesn't matter what your site looks like. So it's literally, it's a robot reading a website, and it's got a very different set of criteria. So one of the things that has to happen for a site to rank as an AI-ready website, it has to have an agent, so it has to be capable of talking to Siri, and then it has to have what's called structured data and posts behind it. So if you were a locksmith, there's 50 or 100 different topics that AI needs to be able to read. And most people's websites are very thin. They've only got 2, 3, 4 pages, a homepage, a services, a contact. That simply does not work in the AI era. So there has to be change that's put to those websites.
Yeah, there have to be obvious call to actions that guide both humans and robots, and reviews are going to become crucial. And the reviews need to be wired into the website, because that is one of the major ways that the AI bots are looking for websites, because they're looking for social proof, and they're looking for real reviews, not these reviews you can buy from Fiverr or from Upwork. People will just give you reviews because that's what you need. They need real reviews, because the AI can check whether the person that's leaving the review has actually left many other reviews that have been verified previously. And instant follow-up, it's the automated response systems that never miss opportunities. So with AI agents, exactly that. You're not going to miss a call. If you do miss a call, then it'll text you back, or you can actually have a brilliantly voiced AI agent, which most people would not know they're talking to AI, to actually ask and answer questions for you. It's quite astonishing what's going to happen. So how you too can learn for free, step by step. Anwar and I have worked really hard to make these short modules, bite-sized lesson. We're going to show you things, exactly how we build each element in the later aspects of the course. We're going to show you steps that you can follow, clear, actionable instructions, and we're going to give you templates and tools that will remain with you forever. We've had an absolute riot filming this thing. We've been in this studio for many, many hours. And if you look at the testimonials, you'll see just how much fun you'll have going through the course with us. And speaking of social proof, real people, real results. Mark said, absolutely brilliant. If you want a solution to achieve financial freedom and be in control of your life, this is it. Mandy said, I totally recommend it to anyone wanting to future-proof their business and use AI with practical application. And Jan said, unlike any other training I've done before, it's easy to understand and follow no matter what your background is. How has it felt, having spent so many hours in the studio making this content? We put a post out and we said, please, will you write us honest reviews that we can use on the website? We went to sleep and woke up the next day and there were 60 reviews on there.
It was crazy. But, you know, in the build-up to that, we had over 2,000 comments that put in the first 3 weeks on all the lessons. And what's really lovely about that is seeing people from every different walk of life and background, age, all loving this content, all having their eyes open. It didn't matter whether people were in business or whether they were, you know, quite literally a 60, 70, 80-year-old grandparent that's gone through the course, and everyone's got something out of it. So I think we smashed it with that, yeah.
Yeah, it's been great, hasn't it? So simple next steps. You can get all of the training for free. You just literally got to click the button, enter your best email address, and then get started. And we look forward to seeing you inside the course for Community AI.
Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed, stretched thin, and missing opportunities to grow your business? We get it. Running a business takes more than hard work. It takes smart systems. Meet your new AI employee at Community AI, the ultimate solution to elevate your business, save time, and boost your bottom line. Whether you need help answering calls, managing messages, handling reviews, or creating stunning content, our AI employee is here to transform the way you work. Imagine this. Voice AI at Community AI takes every call, answers your clients' questions like an expert, and ensures you never miss a lead, even while you focus on more important tasks. Conversation AI from Community AI responds to text in real time in your brand's voice, keeping your clients happy and engaged without adding to your to-do list. Reviews AI at Community AI not only sends review requests, but also replies to reviews automatically, boosting your online reputation and attracting new customers. Content AI from Community AI generates creative ideas and content on demand, ensuring you never face writer's block again. And that's just the beginning. With Workflow AI Assistant at Community AI, your automations run like clockwork, while Funnel and Website AI creates stunning, high-converting websites and funnels in minutes. Just plug in your ideas and watch the magic happen. Our AI employees at Community AI are more than tools. They're your 24/7 team members, boosting productivity, cutting costs, and making sure no opportunity slips through the cracks. Try Community AI and see how our AI employee can change your business today.